Tessa Thompson Nia DaCosta in the building today. In very high spirits, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell everybody why. Ooh, look at the look.
Go on, Nia.
Because we made this amazing film called Hedda. And Tessa's the lead, and we had the best time, and now we're here, which is crazy.
Which is probably true. The two of you have, this is not new, like putting out a project, working so long on it, then releasing it as your baby out to the world and then doing press. But this I feel like is different for you guys, yes? Or no? Or does it all become like, what? Tell me.
I think it is. I think it is different because we made Nia's first film together, Little Woods, 10 years ago.
Wow, it's been 10 years?
It's been 10 years. Hasn't it?
2018.
I'm so bad at you're good at 8
okay.
years.
Yeah, but still.
I need to stop saying 10 years.
Yeah.
Let's not add any more years.
Eight is
okay. No, we don't need to add any more years.
It's close to 10.
Yeah, it's close enough, I guess. But yeah, and that was a very different experience.
Very different experience. And then us re-teaming now, making this thing together, it does feel different.
Take me back and just tell that story of these two women 8 years ago, not 10 years ago, or 8 years ago deciding to do that first project. Like that was
actually 10 years ago. So
that was okay when you 10. So she was right.
See, I'm right for once. I'm right. I'm never right about dates.
So because I always wonder this for somebody. It was your first film, yeah?
Yes, it was my first film. Yeah.
Yeah. So I always wonder that, like when somebody's going out to do their first film, how do you get people that buy into? She is the one, and I am in. And you are already working. And,
I was.
And
well, she's a big part of that. I mean, we met at the Sundance Directors Lab 10 years ago, and basically Sundance, the institute, shepherds independent film and independent filmmakers, and to get accepted into that program is a big sort of vote of confidence, and it's a big spotlight on you. And so me and the project had a great big spotlight on us, and that was really great. But then Tessa agreed to be in it, and she was, blowing the fuck up. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's allowed. We'll beep it, but it's still totally allowed.
Okay, great.
We need a beep button here with my
I'm
mouth.
very potty mouth, but
please be free. Be you.
She was blowing up, and that really helped a lot. She was like instrumental in me getting the money to get the movie made.
How amazing is that, though? Because it always takes like those early believers before you're a proven. I know you already had some eyeballs on you, and there was a belief in your talent at that point. But for somebody to those moments are important. I would imagine they bond you kind of for life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, completely. And she asked me the third day we were there together. She said, "When I make this movie, will you make it with me?" She didn't say if. She said when, which was monumental.
Okay, manifester.
Right?
Yeah, honestly, you gotta believe it's gonna get done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. And now here we are, all these years later. And so how are we back in this?
Oh, that's so crazy, actually.
What?
It's 10 years. Yeah.
Yeah, 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years later.
And now you have blown the up. Okay.
No,
some things have happened in your career in the 10 years. Give us the fast forward reel of both of your lives in the past. Like, what have been your career highlights in the past 10 years to you? If you're looking at your reel, like your sizzle reel.
I went from that to Top Boy, which was super fun, and then to Candyman, then the Marvels, and you'd already done a Marvel Cinematic Universe film, so I was like,
Had I?
Yeah, you did Thor Ragnarok.
I was already in that when we met.
No.
In the past 10 years. In the past 10 years.
So I did that. See, I'm really bad with time.
It's okay. We have you.
I need her.
We got you.
I'm
She's
really
my
good with
diary.
yours. It's really crazy. Yeah. So what Tessa was doing was, I remember after we met, Dear White People came out that summer.
Yes.
And then you had shot Creed, or Creed came out that November.
Yes.
And then you shot Thor, and then you did Creed 2, I think.
Yes.
And are you watching this evolution? Like, holy shit.
I was her +1 to a lot of events in that period. Just being like, hi guys.
That's true, actually. Drag her around with me.
No, it's so fun. Yeah.
And you've been the first a lot of things.
Oh, yes. That did happen.
Give us.
I don't even
sing her praises.
You were the first. Let's do it.
Black woman with the #1 film in America. Yeah.
Okay, then you were the first
Black woman to make a Marvel film.
Okay.
Talk your shit. Come on.
I'm highest grossing Black woman filmmaker of all time.
Hello.
That's not a thing.
And
I'm Jamaican American, so there you go.
Okay.
And that's the one that my family's like, that's the most important thing you've achieved, that we've given you. Yeah,
Jamaica in the house. Hi, Mom.
You come from like Jamaican music royalty
my mom.
too.
My mom was in a reggae girl group called Whirla Girl.
They were the first artist to sing the theme song for Cool Runnings. Okay.
That's true. Yeah.
So
yeah, my mom.
she's.
I mean,
she's true to this, not
the
new to this.
accolades in this little crew right here
Okay.
are
Well,
pretty
the
strong.
first openly queer character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Hello.
The first black woman in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as a lead, I believe, who was black and not
Okay,
green.
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
fact check
that later.
Yeah. I mean, lots
There's
happened
probably
over
more.
here.
There's probably a ton
yeah,
more.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure there's some things with Creed too that were. It felt like they were first.
There probably is, yeah.
I don't know what that when I saw you on the screen in that first Creed, I mean, I'd seen you in other things, but I thought, oh, she must originally be from Philly.
Yeah.
This must be a real Philly girl. Like you
Yeah.
really pulled that off.
Thank you so
in
much.
such an authentic way.
Thank you. I had so much fun. I would go to barbershops and the hair salons and nail salons, and I just like really immersed myself in Philly culture and just hung out real tough. And those films just have an incredible legacy. I remember walking around with Sly and someone being like, "Yo, Sly, you forgot about Philly, man." And he's like, "I'm not even from Philadelphia." But like when you make those films, you feel like you are, because the community really invites you in. It means so much to them, and it meant so much to us too.
It was so amazing how they reimagined that moment too, the return of Rocky, but in this way with these characters, and it didn't feel. It felt authentic.
Yeah.
I just remember hearing Meek Mill music, like it felt. And I didn't really know much about Ryan at that point. I mean, I knew Fruitville, but I didn't realize how important the cultural details were.
And specificity, and Ryan's big on that. And it's a similar thing, the excitement that I feel around Hedda that I felt with Creed in a way, because I think if you're going to take anything that's beloved by fans, and you should reinterpret it in a way that feels really personal to you. For me, there's no other way to do that, and I think that's what Nia's done so brilliantly with Hedda for us.
How do you even begin that process? Like, what is there? I don't know. I know you have all the accolades already, but now you're taking something that's like, you know, it's a thing already.
You're the first black woman to do a reinterpretation of Hedda Gabler.
We'll fact check that too. No, I mean, honestly,
I'm pretty sure that's got to be true.
Yeah.
That I might be the first black Hedda
on screen.
Mm-hmm. Let's make sure that's true,
but
too.
I mean, we're going to do so much fact checking. It's going to be really exciting. But, I think, like, for me, it was about being brave. You know, it was about just saying, this is what I see. This is how I felt when I read the original. I want black women to be in the films that I make and the center of the stories I make. So Hedda's going to be black. Tessa's going to be Hedda. You know, and then some other changes came, like the time period, the location. One of the characters is a man in the play, a woman in the movie, and then that just made everyone gay, basically. So then it was just super gay as well. So, you know, it was just about like following what I thought made sense, and then what came out was this beautiful, unique thing.
Wow. What makes you make those decisions? Like, what is the why? Like, is it representation? Is it just wanting to tell a different story or keep it fresh?
To tell a different story, I think. You know, like I try not to be didactic when it comes to representation and diversity in film. I really, you know, I'm not like, you know, colorblind casting, you know, or I'm not like, you know, I want this to be about the struggles of being a black person. I'm like, I want black people to be here in these stories and then represent our lives as the full human beings that we are, as opposed to trying to like teach people something about our experience. I want them to just be inside of our experience. And so, you know, whether you're a sort of very vulnerable, very vicious housewife in the 1950s, like in Hedda, or, you know, a singer in Philly, I think it's important that we keep just like letting people in. Yeah.
And then the decision to make the character female instead of male, also same thing, just kind of wanting to.
Well, that was because in the play, I love the play and I love him in the play, but he's a bit whiny, you know. He's
I don't all the way, you know, my theater. I don't know all the stuff. I don't know the whole story of the play. So
that's okay. What's great is I don't think anybody has to.
Yeah.
What's great is that your version will be what my reference is.
I love.
We love that for us.
I mean, I know of the story, but I don't, you know,
but no,
it's not like something I, you know, have seen or go back and research.
And they haven't really put it on in New York in a while, actually.
Yeah,
so,
it's true. It hasn't been on stage in a long time.
And there hasn't really been a definitive film version, I would say. The way they're like, you know, there's certain.
Okay.
You're breaking all types of records.
In my opinion, there has not been a definitive film version, but the switch, like in the play, his name's Eilert Lovborg, and he's like super depressed. He's an alcoholic, and it's because, or he says it's because he's so brilliant, but no one pays attention to him. No one listens to his brilliance, and this book he's written is going to be undeniable. And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, everyone knows you're brilliant, but if you're a woman, actually, I believe you when you say I'm a brilliant person and no one listens to me because I'm a woman. Like, I have these things to say and no one will give me the time of day because I'm a woman. And I'm like,
that's good.
That struggle is real, and that struggle that would push you to depression and then self-healing or self-soothing with self-medicating.
I love that you call it self-healing.
I love to self-heal with alcohol.
I work on myself with alcohol.
My therapist's name is Rose.
Tequila, exactly. Yes. Tequila.
Love her.
But yeah, and so I was like,
So
that makes more
funny.
sense to me. And so that was the first thing. Like, I didn't necessarily mean to make a movie with 3 queer women at the center, but that's what happened after I made the switch. And similar to, like, when someone making a character who's canonically white, black, it's like, I'm not trying to push anything. I just
You're not trying to be outrageous or
or like
or political
or didactic.
Yeah.
It's just, oh no, we're real, we're here, we live our lives, and like, let me invite you into a type of experience. And I like black women who behave badly, and that's absolutely what
How
Hedda
exciting.
does. Yeah.
Yep.
So how badly are you behaving?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on my best behavior today, but in the film, she's a festive lady.
She's festive.
She's a festive
That's a good
lady,
word.
and she likes to sometimes move people around, sort of, like,
Puppets?
yeah, a little bit, a little bit.
Winds them
Manipulator?
up and sees where they go.
Yeah,
Not always
yeah.
a good place.
Yeah, and Nia sort of brilliantly says of Hedda that she's someone that wants to see people's animals come out. You know, I think she really does feel like a little chaos is good for the gathering. Who doesn't like a little chaos?
Depending on the day, yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. If they have the energy for it. Let's
If
go.
you have the energy for it,
Yeah, I
exactly.
think honestly, there's a tremendous amount of internal chaos that's happening inside of her, and the truth is, typically when we have unchecked internal chaos, we tend to cause it.
Yeah.
What
does the rest of the cast look like?
Really beautiful,
hot, gorgeous, really
Gorgeous?
gorgeous. Another change that Nia made in this adaptation that gets talked about a little less is
You've
typically
had good looking co-stars in your
it's in my writer. No, I do have a great looking co-star in this. His name is Tom Bateman and Nicholas Pinnock. I actually have a look. Everyone is great looking. Imogen Poots. It's a gorgeous, and my gorgeous co-star Nina Haas. But one of the changes that Nia made was also making sure that everyone was attractive, because that's not always the case in Hedda Gabler.
Right.
I said, listen up.
It's also really
No
important.
girls allowed. No, I'm kidding. No, but actually, in particular, there was actually a character for which the way they looked became something that we talked about. Like, her husband in the play is like a fuddy-duddy little loser,
Usually they make him like desperately unattractive.
Yeah, yeah.
And I've seen productions where he's like blowing his nose a lot.
Oh,
they
gosh.
try to make him
Not sexy.
needlessly unsexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just remember we were thinking maybe we would do a version of
Yeah,
that,
like
our
much
modernized
older
version,
or-
but older
yeah.
than me. A pairing that you see two people together and you go, one thing is not like the other. And then I remember one day Nia called me and said, what if he's hot? And I was like, wow.
Height of
Titillating.
intellectualism. Yeah. What if a hot man?
What do we think when we say hot? Like, what is your definition of?
Well, I guess it's
said
in the
hot?
context of this was like, what if instead of it being like, oh, it's so obvious that, she wouldn't want to be with him or whatever, what if we gave her like someone who actually is like attractive and maybe charmless, but not like the worst person ever. And it's really, you see a version where they could maybe be, they could find something.
And their marriage is one, I think, of ambition. They both are ambitious, and they're both kind of transactional. And I think a part of that transaction is the way that they can move through space, and a part of that is the way that they look.
Yeah.
How fun is it to do a project like this after all these years of friendship and this work and watching each other come, like, I don't know, just evolve in your career? Like, do you show up on set with like there has to be some, like, I don't know, just an excitement, appreciation. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Silly.
I think it gets silly sometimes.
Do you take it
like, in a
less
fun
serious?
way.
I mean, I know you take it very
no,
serious.
it's so serious, but
No,
it's
I
just
know.
like, but actually.
But a comfort. There's probably a comfort.
It's very comforting, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel really safe.
Yeah.
And I know that if Tessa's on set, Tessa's my number one on the call sheet, I feel I don't have to worry about a lot. #1.
Bitch. It felt like, you know.
It's appropriate.
Yeah. Yeah. No, really.
We've had a couple moments though over. Interestingly, I think we were so focused on making the thing while we were making it that there wasn't always a lot of space to take in that we were doing this incredible thing.
Yeah.
And I think recently now when you ask like, what's it like? Is this like all of the other press tours? It isn't, because I feel like we have moments where we're looking at each other, we're talking about it together, and it hits us that, wow, we got to make this thing, and we've gotten to bear witness to each other over all these years. And, you know, it's emotional. It's like, it feels...
We're trying not to do like the Wicked press tour where we go, stop. No, you know, but we there.
I feel like
internally, that's what we're feeling.
Maybe I could get it out of you today. If
I
really pushed,
I did feel a little bit when you were talking.
I feel like
now,
somebody could get choked up. Because how could you not? I mean, how could you not? It's really a beautiful story. And it is a testament to how important it is to have support and to, you know, the things we say, but it's different to actually see it in action.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day because someone asked me, you know, that question that we get asked a lot is like, what advice would you give to your younger self? And I always struggle to answer that question. And the other day, the answer felt very clear to me, which is just seek out community, you know, in the way, like Nia is someone that I feel like I can call and lean on and ask for advice related not just to my career, but my life in a real way. And when I think about the last 10 years, not having that in her, and you know, our friendship became sort of a blueprint of what I look for. And now I feel really like I have a community of people that also...
Here it goes. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's coming, Tessa.
That also make things and are and are, you know, trying to do big things in the world, but also just want to lift each other up. And she has been has been like a continuous example of what that is.
And I can't stand you.
And vice versa. I kind of love you guys. I just want you to know.
No, I cannot say enough of the same. It's been because it's also hard. This industry is really hard. And ma'am, why do you do like that?
But tell me about that, because most people don't know how hard. We hear it's
really
hard.
Isolating. Yeah, and it's just the work is so personal. I mean, similar for you. Like, this is your name on the show. It's about you, and when people talk about the show, it's talking about you, and it's like your heart, you know.
Yeah.
And it can be a rough ride. And I think when you have someone who's going through their own ride and also is as kind and generous and truly selfless as Tessa is, it's like, and then also you're like, oh, you're an amazing artist, so we can actually work together as well.
I was curious about that. I was curious about the actual work, like like. What is that experience like, watching her work? Because
so it's really fun. I mean, especially there was a day, it's in the movie actually, where you did this thing. It was like it felt like so new and surprising. And then after the take, you went, "Oh, that surprised me," and I said, "Oh, that's great. I love that. I love those moments." And so watching,
it's like alive. Yeah,
it's alive, exactly. Yeah, and it's really fun. But then also, I think we had to find a roadmap, because we made a movie together. Then we just were friends for years and years, and then we're like, oh, now we're making another movie.
Yeah, we both grew and changed in our approach to the work. We gained confidence, and I think sometimes when you have a long friendship, you're kind of like, oh, I know what that is, and you have to continuously be relearning who the person is as they grow and change. And so I think when we stepped onto that set, we were like, oh, nice to meet you. I'm Tessa. I'm Nia. Like, this is who I am today, working on this thing. And also, I'm now a new person having made this film.
What do you think makes her great as a director? Like, what
Angie, you really trying, aren't you, to get me to cry?
No, seriously, because the work is different than your friendship and your support, which is also beautiful. But just as an art form, like, you know, you both have high accolades and people, you know, respect your talents equally. And I just wonder, from your perspectives of the other, what makes the other great? I'm not trying to make you cry. I just want to be inside. I just want to be inside a little bit and see what she sees.
I think Hedda and what you see on film is a really prime example of what, not just Nia's personal vision, and she's such a brilliant writer and creator, and you know, to sort of make a world full stop, But a part of, I think, the gift of a really brilliant director is to hire a bunch of people that are excellent at their jobs and set them free to do it and get out of their way, actually, and help them do it by empowering them. And I feel like I saw that with Nia time and time again, where she'll come to the table with an idea and someone might present her with another one and she'll go, yeah, that's better. Let's do this one.
Love that.
You know? Yeah. And just like
ego probably gets in the way for some people.
But she's so good at doing that. And so what you see is truly like such excellence on screen in the costume design, in the production design, in the cinematography. And it is her and her brilliance, and also her allowing the brilliance of the people around her to really, really shine. And that is such a true gift. It really is a true gift.
I am so sold and can't wait to see the movie. I am so sold. Where do you hope it lands in the world? What's your hope for your baby? Like,
oh man, I hope people see it. It's beautiful. The performances are great. Everything's really exciting. I just want people to watch it and also just start to think about their own lives and their own choices and what bits of Hedda they can relate to, what's in them.
Beautiful. I honestly could sit with each of you for an hour and tap into the greatness.
Yeah. Because tap into her greatness. She's the first Black woman to direct a 28 years later movie.
That's hilarious.
Is it true or untrue?
I mean, it's true.
Well, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. We'll have to do it separate. And congrats to both of you. I can't wait to see the movie. Thanks for coming by today. Tessa Thompson Nia DaCosta.
Angie Martinez on the radio, baby.